So with regards to effecting change within an institution such as Otago Polytechnic, from a leadership perspective, so the role I currently have as Kaitohutohu Deputy Chief Executive Māori Development sits around the executive leadership table, which is, I think, crucially important. We have to be at that level in terms of affecting or having input into and influencing decision making that goes on. 5% of our staff identify as Māori, so that in itself we say, that around the leadership table there's a disparity right there and then. However, it's not just about having brown bums on seats, so to speak. It is actually ensuring that our Māori staff bring with them their own cultural capital. We talk about that continuum of Māori reality, whatever that looks like, because of course we're not an homogenous group. We have we call it an AMA, the Advancement of Māori, a Māori workforce strategy at the Otago Polytechnic. That was, I think, quite key. It's an intentional plan to increase the number of Māori staff, to increase and support and develop Māori staff in terms of their own, whether it's a cultural capital or into leadership roles. So we have Māori staff across in mainstream roles, but also Māori specific roles. Last year, for the first time, really, we rolled out a Māori learner survey, and really powerful in terms of the voices of our tauira Māori. What was working for them? What do they really see as being valuable? How, in terms of what OP are doing, and what difference that's making in terms of feeling as if their culture is being acknowledged and validated through their learner journey here with us. And I reassure staff, it is sometimes the small things that make the biggest difference. For example, some of the themes that are coming through was we really like hearing our lecturing staff using more reo in the classroom and getting our names right. You think, goodness me, we're still talking about this in 2019, but it makes a difference. The more I talk to others, my own colleagues across the Motsu, the more I appreciate really how unique our relationship is with our rūnaka. It's hugely valuable. They will tell us if we're not doing something to their satisfaction. From a partnership model, we talk about that treaty-based partnership, which is what that represents, and how we behave as an institution as responsive treaty partners. Then I think that's a prime example of how it needs to be happening really across the new NZist. Trevor Moike, he talks about 101 for all, experts on call. So it's ensuring that all our staff are supported and given resource, time, space and scope to develop their own cultural capability and what that looks like. And not just for their own development, but actually how does it then translate into the classroom or into their mahi if they're in a service or support role. And ensuring that all our staff are aware of what our 6 priorities in our Māori Stewardship Framework, that is our roadmap as an office but also as an institution, and how they contribute. And it might not be all 6 priorities this year, but actually let's focus on Māori learners, which have to be at the centre of what we do, and let's focus on developing that inclusive learning environment so that whomever walks through the door, especially our whānau, get a sense of belonging, a sense of welcome, and a sense that this is their place too.